Hello everyone. And clouds everywhere and you can't see the sun or the mountains. It's just kind of crazy. Have all their muscles accentuated. You kind of understand where the landmarks are. Hello everyone. Today I have another drawing for you. This drawing I did not that long ago today. I was in the yurt when I did this drawing. The yurt has way better lighting. Right now I'm in the straw bale loft, which is where I sleep usually. So I did this drawing in the yurt, and usually I'll do the voiceovers in the yurt, and that's where I do all my raps too. But I got finished with the drawing, and I was going to jump right into the voiceover, because that was on my to-do list today, was to do the video, the time-lapse, and then the voiceover. So I was going to jump right onto that, but my computer was running really, really low and on battery. And so I tried it a couple times and I was like, this is not working. Today hasn't been the most amazing day for me. I haven't felt the greatest. I'm kind of in a bad, irritable mood right now, I should say. But it didn't feel like it didn't feel like a good enough excuse to not make this video, to not do the voiceover. So it's just fine. I'm just noticing that's been the trend for today. Part of that reason is because when reality doesn't line up with your expectations, it sucks kind of, or makes me upset sometimes. But I've been trying to more and more loosen my expectations, or if I do have expectations, not be too phased by when those expectations fall through. It's kind of, it's comedic almost how many things throughout the day end up seeming to try to get in your way or something, because you have such a clear idea of what you want to do and exactly what you want to do, and then seems like things are just there and getting in your way, like the computer just about to go dead, or the sun actually was right in my eyes as I was trying to film the video. I was like, that's not really kosher. Or forgetting the charger at the yurt. And a lot of these things are things that are in my control, sort of, which is trying to be more present so that I don't forget, I forgot my water bottle, so I have to go all the way back. I forgot my charger, so I have to go all the way back. Just a lot of moving around because of forgetfulness or not being present. But basically this drawing, the idea behind this drawing is there's this little kind of pyramid or diamond shaped piece, some entity, and that entity is me. And all this other gunk surrounding that little shape is all the stuff that gets in the way, whether it's external circumstances or your internal thoughts or whatever it is. There's a lot of stuff that seems to get in your way from pursuing what you're pursuing and getting the focus done. But yeah, it's just really an exercise to see in every single one of those situations where something comes up that blocks you or delays your intended task, just to see how well you can bounce back and react, or react to that situation in a way that's fine, from a grounded place of equanimity. I forgot I had this thing that I said I was going to do, but I planned this other thing. I guess the thing that I planned is going to have to wait for a little bit longer. Or sometimes it's simple things I need a pee, really bad, right in the middle of this thing that I'm working on. And if I do that, it means I have to start over again, or some silly thing like that. Those are things that it's not worth anything to get upset about. So I just noticed it seems to me there's a lot of things, especially when you have clear goals and clear things, that life just kind of has a plan of its own and a way of doing things. So you kind of have to work within that and be fine with it. So that's kind of what's happening here is like, yeah, there's this stuff, but I can also kind of go through it and like keep my focus, even if there is all this stuff. And like, it's not to say like, forget all your responsibilities and just go for the one thing, although it just depends on what your priorities are. And sometimes you have to take breaks from things and work on other things. Like if I've been neglecting something that's obviously going to end up really bad later, then I need to jump on that. So like for one example, my earrings that I got, and I've been like using this saline solution spray that my mom got me. Here, let me change to the other clip of the time lapse really quickly. Okay, there it is. I've been using the spray like twice a day. It says more like 3 to 6 times a day, which I didn't fully get that at first. So I was like just doing it twice a day, and I haven't changed that. But I need to do more for that. And I want to do more for that because my ear, especially this ear right here, is starting to get pretty infected. And I think it also has to do with wearing the headphones, just like not taking all of the precautions that I possibly could. And obviously, like, you either got to go, I feel like I really got to go full into taking those precautions, because if I'm just like half-assing it or just doing a little bit, it's obviously not getting me where I want to be, which is to have my ears no longer infected and have them clean so I don't have to worry about them anymore. And so it's things like that where it's like a nuisance or like a thing that you didn't want to have to deal with, and now you have to deal with it. But being able to kind of compromise for the sake of reality in a lot of ways, and still chip away that little bit each day on the things that you want to get done. And yeah, it's like you have your priorities, which are like, whatever, making the YouTube videos and like working on that grind. And then there's like the other maybe secondary priorities, but they're not really secondary. Like you still want to get them done. It's weird. It's like you do the first priorities, but you need to have a plan for getting the second priorities done. So like this was a thing when I was in school where I was like really focused on like getting my posture right, and I was just focused on my physical, like movement and everything like that. But I was neglecting homework, and for a lot of reasons, I kind of justify the way I behaved in school, but just like thinking about how homework was kind of important to me at that time and how I was neglecting it really because something else was more important to me. But like if I had a plan so that I could somehow work on both, that'd be great. So it's like, my new rap is called I Care About Life. And so like what was the lyric? It was like, the strategy you see. Oh yeah, the key you see is to learn the right strategy for caring about multiple things simultaneously. I don't even remember where I was in that train of thought. But basically what just happened was somebody came in, so it was like another one of those things that is there. It's part of reality, and it is annoying, but it's there. Ideally in the future, when I go back home from this gap year, like this isn't the most optimal place for doing this type of work. It is really good for like connecting with people and creating community and learning how to live together. But it's really difficult when like everybody lives in this same really, really small little house, and you have to go other places to do things, and the lighting's really bad here, so you can't do a lot of the drawing here, so you have to go to other places like the yurt, or like it's not quiet, so you go do the voiceovers other places, but also like there's no electricity in the yurt or the cabins, so you have to there's kind of a sweet spot where you have to do the voiceover if you're doing video like I'm doing right here, or if you're doing the drawing, you have to like do it during the day. So I've been using this thing called KanbanFlow, which is a planner, like an online resource. You can look it up. I'll put a link to it in the description, excuse me. But I find that it's really useful. I got it recommended by this guy, Sonmez. His YouTube channel is really cool. But basically I have it scheduled out so that I know kind of what I'm doing roughly on each day. And then, it happens that some days it just doesn't work out because I tried to get through this one thing that I was going to do during the day, and then this other thing that I was going to do during the day, but that thing, it ended up being night, and so I couldn't finish it. But so I have it scheduled out on there in like 2 different sections, 2 different colors, which is like the yellow ones are things I can do during the day, and then there's blue ones, which are things that I can do during the night. So like things I can do during the day are, do the drawing because it's light, or like film the rap, or film the workout video, or film this voiceover, or do things like that. But things I can do during the night are like edit videos and brainstorm videos, or work on writing raps, or just different things like that. So yeah, but hopefully I'll be able to get in a good setup where I have like my lamp is right there, right on the thing, and I can do the drawings at night if I want to, and I have everything perfect, and I have the outlet like right there, so I can just plug the computer in, so I don't need to like go back and forth and all these things, and have everything right there on my desk, which is kind of how I started in the beginning, but I also didn't have all the equipment that I have now. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm also excited for what's happening now, and I hope you are too, and I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, please smash the like for the YouTube algorithm. Hit the bell if you want to more notifications for my videos. That'd be amazing. Subscribe, please, and leave a comment down below what you think of the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye.